Hey guys, Steve Welty here, CEO at Good Life Property Management, here to help you understand what to do if your tenant does not pay rent due to the coronavirus situation we currently have. So number one, I want you to, before we do anything, is check your mindset, okay? This is the most important. We have a choice to have a fear mindset or a faith mindset, to have a scarcity mindset or an abundance mindset. So a success mindset is super important. We need leaders, we need confident people in these times. So here's what I want you to do. I understand that I believe that this is happening in order to set me up for greater success and abundance in the future. I believe that there is a power at work greater than myself that orchestrates things, and that this is only going to lead to bigger and better things for me and my family and the people I care about. Now, why do I believe that? Because I do. And why do I know it's going to happen? Because I've decided it's going to happen. Because how we approach anything in life is up to us in our heads. Everything is neutral. It's tofu until we flavor it. So I'm going to choose to have that belief. Now, if you want to argue for your limiting beliefs, I will let you do that. But a belief, by the nature of the word, means you don't know. So you don't know this is the worst thing that's ever going to happen to you. You don't know if this is going to, bankrupt you, all the scary things that our mind tricks us into. I don't want to go a lot into that, but that's going to be the most important part here is don't panic, have a success mindset, know that this is happening for you, not to you, okay? I bet you can name 5 great things that have already come from this. So there's going to be positives and negatives, good and bad, etc., etc. So I'm going to just choose a empowering belief that lifts other people up, and we need people to be lifted up. We don't need to feed into the fear. Okay, so that's number 1. Number 2 is reach out to your tenant. Now, this is a major world event. People are scared. We need to take ourselves out of ourselves at first and go to the tenant. See how they're doing. How are they affected? See what happened with their job. How's their family? Is there anything you can do to help them? This is a relationship business, owning rental property. And so talk to your tenant. This is a team human game. Find out, get as much information from them as you can, okay? What their situation is at work, what they anticipate maybe might be changing. Stay in contact with them, find out. Now, you can do this before you even have a plan. Because it's okay if the tenant will probably ask, like, hey, I can't pay the rent, or I can't pay it all, or, can I make a partial payment? It's okay to tell them, I don't know yet, honestly. I just wanted to make sure you're okay, see what's going on with you. I'm going to have to think about it. It's totally okay to tell them you don't know yet. I'm going to have to go over my options and get back to you, So this is a discovery call, reaching out to the tenant, being empathetic, and seeing where you can help them, and then let them know you'll get back to them. Now, after that call, you'll want to contact your mortgage company. Now, if you don't have a mortgage or you got plenty of money and this isn't an option, you're probably going to not want to do that because you're going to have long hold times, and you might have the resources to float it. But for people that are very worried if the rent doesn't come in a month or 2, this is going to cause calamity, you want to know what your options are with your mortgage company. The government's already said they're going to make mortgage companies not be able to foreclose for a certain period of time. Will they still ding your credit? There's still a lot of unanswered questions as of the recording of this video. So contact your mortgage company and see what they are willing to do for you. Number 4, so this is time to decide on a plan, right? And, if the tenant can prove that they were affected by the coronavirus outbreak, what are you going to do? Now, people that weren't affected and try to game the system, there's no leeway there. They got to be able to prove this, right? It might be difficult you'll have to see how you can have them prove it, maybe a layoff letter or something from their work, etc. But what are you going to do? Are you going to be in a position to, give them a payment plan, negotiate an early move out? Some owners have reached out to us proactively and just said, hey, I want to just waive their rent for a month and just not even make them pay it. Now that's an extreme case. Not everyone's in a position to do that as much as we'd love to, and just, at the end of the day, this is a business and we have to pay our bills, and we have to, it has to operate, in a profitable way, or else we don't have a house to even let them live in, right? Or rent to them. So look at your options, but first also know your local laws. This is changing day by day, and I'm not going to go a lot into different payment options or best practices. But if you want to go over that, I'm available to go over that with you. I'm going to put my information in this video or down below somewhere. You can reach out to me and I'll let you know. I've worked with industry leaders over the last few weeks to come up with the best possible plans to work with tenants who may have been affected and make sure that it's a win-win for everybody. So if you want to go over those best plans, best options, contact me and I'll go over those with you. So I'll leave you with this on that point. I encourage you to be very fair and very generous, obviously given the situation, as much as you can, but not to be not to waive rent, not to put rent out for too long or allow people not to pay. Because the thing is, when you initially talk to your tenant, you're going to need to let them know that the rent's still going to be due, right? So you totally understand their situation and you want to see where you can help and show care and concern, 100%. But the rent's still going to be due because this is a business. We have to operate. We have to collect rent in order to operate it. But there's going to be some people who maybe your instinct is to, if you can financially, even like, oh, I'm going to let them like go a couple months without paying. If you do that, just know traditionally once tenants get like behind, like a month behind on rent, they're generally not able to get back up and get caught back up. So if you're letting them go 1-2 months, it's going to be tough. So just be cautious there. And if you want to go over certain plans or ideas, contact me or my office and we'll go over that with you. So lastly, 5, make sure you have the right forms. If you decide to do a payment plan or you waive a rent or you do, early lease termination, these are things you don't want to do verbally. So you're going to want to document that, get that in writing and have both parties sign. So make sure you have those forms. I know NOLO, N-O-L-O, is a great resource. The California Association of Realtors is also a really great resource. San Diego Association of Realtors. And if you need just any of these forms, you can also reach out to us. We'd love to be able to assist you with that. So again, this is Steve Welty, CEO of Good Life Property Management. Keep your mindset strong. We're going to make it through this. Be safe, be healthy, the most important at this point. And if we can assist you with anything, please reach out, let us know. We appreciate you. Thanks.